I don't know if EA has scrapped the game completely. Like I said before, I do not know. I hope not. I hope that EA still plans on delivering in 2014. And what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to try to pull everybody back together. Since the failures of Elite and NBA Live, we feel that EA has turned their back on us, me and the fans. So what I'm going to offer, I offered this before, but I'm going to start from scratch. And I'm offering this to EA. EA, I want to give you the blueprint of success for your new upcoming video game. I would like for you guys to implement the following into NBA Live 14, and I would love for you guys to contact me and not just ease in on my videos and take my ideas, but actually call me and talk to me and we can discuss this. I have the blueprint that I'm about to prevail to you guys, and we're going to start with presentation and broadcasting. First off, EA, for NBA Live 14, I think you need to work on your true to life presentation and broadcasting. These are some of the things you need to add to the new NBA Live 14. Add 4 commentators. Let that be a new feature. When you add the 4 commentators, you're going to have a 3-man booth and a 2-man booth. They're going to be alternate. You might have, say for instance, 3 other guys work on one game. Then you might have the one guy left out come in and take another guy. You will alternate. You have a 2-man booth for some games and a 3-man booth. But overall, you have 4 commentators on the game. Another thing that you should add is fresh daily commentary, like 2K did, where every day there's new things happening, statistics have changed and stuff. You need to add that to the game. We have fresh commentary. Also, during games, especially the franchise mode games or the season mode games, you should have cutscenes from previous games. Say for instance, if Tony Parker for the San Antonio Spurs was playing tonight, and he's 0 for 13 from the field, and you can show last night that he had 50 points in the game or whatever, you actually can show a quick cutscene back to that game showing that he probably is fatigued or something. That's because he had a big game last night or whatever. Show cutscenes like in real life. They can show other games where a player had a phenomenal night or a bad night leading up to the current game. Show cutscenes to previous games. Another thing you need to add to the game is true to life team introduction, true to life player introduction. Also have different commentary. Have a different commentary for intros and stuff like that. Like for instance, you might have the game start off instead of saying the same old thing. Talk about the previous game, or talk about the guy being in a slump while the players are in the shoot around before the game starts. Also, you should have different commentary for the holiday games, different commentary for the finals and the playoffs, and special, like special events and stuff. Have fresh stuff to talk about that. Don't just have the same old routine stuff or one quick hitter. Today is Christmas and we're such and such. Talk about a previous Christmas game. Stuff like that to make it a little bit more lively. Another thing you need to add as far as presentation and broadcast is at least 10 different camera views. You need to work on your broadcast cam. Make the players bigger and true to life in size. Everybody shouldn't be real small. The players should be more true to life. Just like you're watching a broadcast on television, you should have the same cameras just like in Madden, where you can watch it on television. You also should have custom settings for spectators. Like if people that just want to watch the game and spectate it, you should have a custom setting for that and a custom camera view that looks just like you're watching television. And you can have settings for that where both teams can play equally. Not just the home team being like a user or something. I think it was on 2K where it's like if you play, let the game simulate, I think that the home team will automatically win because it'll be like you're controlling them. So it's kind of crazy, but work on that. Also, add cutscenes with player emotion and coach emotion. A coach get a bad call, a foul, show the coach not throw papers on the floor and run by and the players grab them, show stuff like that. The players trying to restrain them and hold them back, stuff like that. The coach running out on the court, things like that. Also have in-game, have it where you have in-game cutscenes to other games in progress, where it's a playoff intensity game, where this team they win they go home. I mean, they win, they continue to play in the playoffs. They lose, they go home. Show a cutscene to another game. Do things like that on the game. Add that type of ambiance to the game. It'll give it more true to life. Also, I think you need to have end of quarter fade outs. When the quarter ends, you have a fade out. Okay, we'll be back. The score is 65-72 LA Lakers. We'll be back in a moment and have it go to black. Then it come right back up. Add those to the game. Trust me, the fade outs will help a whole lot with presentation. I think you need to add a halftime show. You need to add a halftime show to the game. And the halftime show should have like the player at the half. You know what I mean? Who's leading, the leading player at the half. You should have analysis and stats on what's going on. Have an analysis of what the team needs to do to get back in the game, or why the team is losing or whatever. Then you go back to the game. New would be to the game. I think you guys should add instant replay with commentary, almost like a small breakdown. Say for instance, you have a block with Shaquille on, not Shaquille, he's not even playing anymore. Dwight Howard. You have a block shot with Dwight Howard, and you probably show why and bring the instant replay back, and you can show why Dwight Howard is so effective. Why is he blocking these shots, or why he blocked that particular shot, or why he's a great shot blocker. You'll break it down real quick and go directly back to the game. Because trust me, EA, believe it or not, a lot of people really don't have, they really don't have a lot of complaints about your gameplay. Believe it, it's the bells and whistles. And I'm giving you the blueprint right now. Being a guy that has played every game that you guys have produced, I can tell you what you need to do. Trust me. Also, you need to have a weekly NBA show. This is for the franchise season mode, where you have a show that comes on, like you got NBA 2K13, and the NBA series has like the NBA.com thing. They show the list of games for the whole week. You can add a show at the end of the week that talks about all the highlights throughout the week, and it should be called the NBA Sure Shot. The NBA Sure Shot should be the name of the show. And you can just have a quick breakdown of the scores, show a couple of highlights. If you need a reference, look at 2K5. There's nothing wrong with looking at games that were successful doing certain things. And also you need to add, that will be only in franchise mode, also in season mode, in-game cutscenes to upcoming games around the league. You know what I mean? Like what's going to be playing tomorrow. You did that before, but it was kind of cheesy. Do that. And have an in-game ticker. That's right, in franchise mode, have an in-game ticker. When you're playing the game, you have a ticker come across the bottom showing scores. Coming across the bottom. Not talking about EA Sports. Throw that out of the window. You want a ticker in-game, not at the main menu, or when you pause, have the ticker inside the game coming across, talking about scores around the league. If you're playing a franchise, you can talk about the games like inside your franchise that's going on, and you can talk about what's happening in real life. Use your own discretion. This video was about presentation and broadcasting, so I'm going to make a couple more videos. And EA, I want to call a truce with you guys. We were doing fine. You know, I was communicating with you guys. You guys were communicating with me when you wanted to. You let me know you are watching the videos. I just want to help. All the fans think you guys should hire me. I think you should hire me. This is not a sales pitch, but I just want a perfect game. This has never happened before, when people have spoken up and told a company of your magnitude what you guys need to give us to make us happy. This is the start, so we're going to look past everything that happened last week, and we're going to move forward. That's broadcasting and presentation. I got a couple more videos coming about this, so till next time.